Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at a Funko Pop haul that I did over the past couple of days. Now, as you can tell by the title, part of that was here in Miami where I live, and the other part was actually in Orlando where we were at for the past couple of days. I actually got a chance to go out there and visit some stores and picked up a couple of pops. So let's start with the ones that I picked up while I was here at home in Miami. I was waiting for the 15th of September so I can go ahead and start using my hot cash at Hot Topic. So I went ahead and visited my local Hot Topic and I picked up a couple of pops there. The first one that I picked up is this one here, and this is number 366 from the TV show Preacher, and this is our space. Now, I showed this guy in, I think my last hunt video at Cork of Comics. I said that I wanted to go ahead and pick him up because I think he looks really, really crazy cool. If you guys have seen the show, in the show he looks really disturbing, and I think they captured it really well in the pop form. He's got that, that kind of mouth that's sucked in, and he's got the little things up on top of his head, so he looks really, really cool. I know a lot of people that are purchasing pops from this particular line are definitely looking forward to this guy right here, which is the Bloody Cassidy, and I want to go ahead and pick him up as well. So that was the first one that I picked up with my hot cash at Hot Topic. From there, I also picked up this one here. This is number 345 in the Aliens line, and this is obviously Ellen Ripley. I did mention that I wanted to go ahead and pick her up. Now, this is obviously one of those pops that takes me back, you know, to when I was younger, watching the movie and stuff like that. So I could not help myself but pick her up. She looks really cool. I think they did a really awesome job with her hair, with the gun that she's holding, and her little trousers and all that stuff. So looks really, really cool. Now, the other pop in that series is the Alien Queen, which is a 6-inch pop. I looked at it. I don't know if I'm gonna pick her up. She looks really cool, really detailed, but I think for the most part, that one it's kind of plain. It's just all one color, and I don't know, I think it's a little bit much for what you're actually getting from that pop, but who knows, depending on if I can get her for a good price, I might pick her up. So, and then last but not least, I went ahead and picked up the 2-pack of the Hot Topic exclusive Batman. So this is the Bullseye Batman and the Zebra Batman. Now, I know a lot of people were looking forward to this particular one coming out. This is actually my first 2-pack. This is the first 2-pack that I've ever owned. And again, it is a Hot Topic exclusive. I think they did a really awesome job in the contrast between the black and the white, both on the Bullseye and on the Zebra, obviously. They're perfect. The paint jobs are awesome on both of these, and they look really, really cool. So I wanted to go ahead and pick that one up. So I was able to use my hot cash to pick up those 3 pops, or 4, depending on how you want to look at them, at Hot Topic. So that was really cool. From there, I actually ended up going to that Think Geek store that opened up close to my area, and they actually have an ongoing deal there, which is buy 3 pops, get a 4th one free. So you buy 3, you get 1 free. So I wasn't sure if I was going to go ahead and take advantage of that. Because unfortunately their pops are a little bit pricier, but you know, once you kind of factor it in, it makes sense if you're going to be picking up quite a few. So I went ahead and picked up 4 pops. So I paid for 3 and I picked up 1 for free. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the 3 that I picked up, which are kind of from the same line, and that is the the Legends of Tomorrow, the DC Legends of Tomorrow. Now, these are fairly new, and they had all of them there, or for the most part, all of them there. So I ended up picking up 3 of the 4 that they had available, and the first one is number 378, and that is the Atom. So really, really cool. I love the way that they did his suit. He's got his little visor coming across his helmet and stuff like that. So that is the Atom in the DC Legends of Tomorrow line. So that was the first one that I picked up. The second one I picked up is number 381, which is Firestorm, again from the DC Legends of Tomorrow, and they did a really awesome job. He's got the flame in his hair, he's got the flame in his hands, so they kind of did the same translucent effect that they did in the original Firestorm, the one that everybody has, the regular DC one, but he looks really, really cool with the one in his hands and stuff like that. So I picked him up, and then I was actually going to pick up another one, which is the one that I didn't end up picking up, and they had this one behind the cash register, so I ended up switching that one for this one, and I kind of like this one a little bit more. This is number 379, and that is Hawkman, again in the DC Legends of Tomorrow. Now I'll show you guys in the back here. They also have Hawk Girl, and White Canary. Now, White Canary is the other one that they had, which I was going to be picking up, so I was going to do these three. But when I saw they had Hawkman, I decided to kind of put her back and pick him up. Now, I know you're kind of wondering, well, why didn't you just do the 4 since you were going to get 4 pops anyways? And that's because there was another pop that I wanted to pick up to be the 4th one. But back to Hawkman, I think he looks really awesome. He's nice and heavy because of those big wings in the back there. So obviously the only one that's missing that they didn't have was Hawk Girl. Now I can't remember if Hawk Girl is an exclusive to something or if it's going to be one of the commons that I can go ahead and pick up. And then maybe down the road I might pick up White Canary just to kind of round off the collection. But there it is. So that was the 3 that I ended up picking up, and then this is the 4th one that I got for free, and this is again from the Preacher line, the TV show, and this is number 365. It is Jesse Custard, and this is, as you guys can see right there, a GameStop exclusive. He's kind of he has his hands out. He's supposed to be looking up, but for some reason the pop looks like he's looking straight ahead. But so again, because ThinkGeek is associated with GameStop, I was able to pick this one up, and it was basically the free one. So bought 3 and 1 for free. So I mean, you could say that this one is, but any other one. So so now I have the where is he? Arsface and the Jesse Custard, the one that he's looking up. And again, I'm still looking for the bloody what's he called? The Bloody Cassidy. So there he is. So that's the 4th one that I picked up. And then I actually visited Cork of Comics, which if you guys follow the channel and see my videos, you know that has quickly become one of my favorite spots to go and look at pops and stuff like that. And I know a lot of the hardcore hunters believe that going to a comic book is kind of cheating because, they basically have everything. But yes, you're right, they do have everything, but they have great prices also. And for the most part, I like going there just to kind of see what they have. Maybe, if I don't come across something somewhere else, which this particular pop that I did pick up there, I didn't find anywhere else. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up there. And this is number 140 in the DC superhero line. And that is the Golden Age Batman. Now, I had seen some pictures of these, but I never saw it in person. And when I got there, they actually had a couple of them. So I looked through them and I found the one that had the best paint. And I love that stance. He's got like this kind of cool stance, but I love the way that the cape kind of comes around. I don't know if you guys can make it out in there. The cape is coming around and it's kind of flowing in the wind and stuff like that. He looks really, really awesome. So I decided to pick him up. Now, let me show you guys the back here, because there is a lot of other ones that are supposed to be coming out. Some really, really awesome ones. So keep an eye out for those if you like Batman. So that was the last one that I picked up in my Miami section of my hunt and haul. And now I'll go ahead and show you guys the 2 that I picked up in my Orlando hunt. Basically, I had a chance to go to a lot of different Walgreens and stuff like that, hoping that I would find either the Ray exclusive one or like a Chase Green Goblin or something like that. Didn't find any. I visited a couple of Targets, hoping that I would find the Mascanada or the Winter Soldier. Didn't find any of those. Visited a couple of Walmarts. It was pretty much like the ones down here, nothing at all. So I actually got a chance to go to a Books A Million, which we don't have down here in where I live. And I was actually able to find 2 pops. The first one is another pop that I had to pick up because it definitely brought me back to when I was younger, watching the movies and rooting for the guy and all that. And this is number 178. It's the Karate Kid. I don't know why it says television on it, because again, this was a movie, but it does say Pop Television on there. But this is Daniel LaRusso, which is the Karate Kid, and I think he looks really awesome in his, his suit with the bandana across his head. He's in his fighting stance, so really cool there. Daniel LaRusso, the Karate Kid. So I picked him up. Very nostalgic, with him and with Ellen Ripley from Aliens. And that's what I love about the pops, that it kind of takes you back to those times when you're watching the movies or the shows or whatever. So that was really cool. And then last but not least is I was actually able to pick up a Books A Million exclusive. Now, I had seen these pops, or this particular pop, in other forms before, but you know, I never seen one in person. I've seen pictures of it and stuff like that. But when I saw this guy, and because of the fact that it's an exclusive, I decided that I had to go ahead and pick it up. He doesn't have the best paint job, but out of the 3 or 4 that they had there, this one was the best one. And that is number 3. And this is the Golden Cthulhu. I hope I'm saying that right. That's how I've heard other people say it. And this is the Books a Million exclusive. So there he is, really, really heavy. Again, he's got those big, broad wings, the tentacles that are coming down. And again, I don't know too much about him and what he's all about or anything like that, but I thought he looked really awesome, very devilish, obviously, but he looks really, really cool in that gold paint job that they have him on there. So again, this is the Books a Million exclusive Golden Cthulhu. So that was the other pickup from my Orlando hunt and haul. So there it is. Those are the was it 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 pops that I ended up picking up over the past couple of days, both in Miami and my area and Orlando when I was up there for vacation. So I wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys. I know I've gotten a lot of really awesome feedback regarding doing the hunts where I'm actually in the car and showing you guys when I'm walking around and stuff like that. But I can't always do that, or I don't like to always do that, just because you know, sometimes I just go in and out of the store and I have to turn on the camera and stuff like that. So you know, I'll do some like these sometimes, and then I'll do some of the other ones another time. So there it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.